Here is my review on Old, the new M. Night Shyamalan film that just got released in theaters. Now, I didn't know this going in, but this movie is based off of a graphic novel called The Sandcastle, which I have not seen. I do know, I read somewhere that he changed the ending of the movie compared to the graphic novel. So if you've read the graphic novel, know that the ending is changed. And a lot of people apparently prefer the ending in the movie than what happened in the graphic novel, but I don't have any experience with that. Here's what I will tell you about this movie. I am not going to spoil it for you here in this review. So this will be spoiler free. I'm only going to talk about the basics of what you may have seen in the trailers and what you can expect and what my final verdict is on this particular film. I am an M. Night Shyamalan fan. I love his movies. The only movie he's made that I cannot stand is The Happening. I don't know why that movie was ever made in the first place. I really cannot stand that movie. It's just bad all around. But I will tell you, this is definitely better than that. So let's talk about my feelings on Old. Now, you will be engaged from the very first shot to the very last shot. And M. Night Shyamalan actually has a bigger role in this film than he has in any of his other films. Now, a lot of people want to know going in, and I'll reveal this right now, does this have that aha moment like all of his other movies? It does have an aha moment, but it is very different. You will not be able to figure it out ahead of time. So don't go in trying to figure out what exactly happened. Because I could tell you that with a lot of his other movies like Lady in the Water and Signs, these people had things happen throughout their life that all led to the ending of the film that made it one cohesive story, and it basically wrapped it up into a nice bow. Was still unexpected and amazing, and those are my two favorite films by him. But it has one of those moments, but it's not in the typical style. It's going to be something a little different. And I'm going to do a separate video here in the next week or so talking about the ending explained on this film, because there's definitely something to talk about and what the purpose of the movie is. So you're not going to be able to figure it out. Just go and enjoy the film. You have some really good performances in this movie, and some very unexpected things happen because of how the aging process happens when these people are on this beach. There's lots of interesting, sometimes funny things that happen, and it's going to keep you engaged from the beginning until the end. Do I love this movie? No, I don't love it, but it's very competent. What I've come to realize about most of his films is I would call them feature-length Twilight Zone episodes. I love the Twilight Zone. I love anthology shows and anthology movies, and that's what I would consider all of his films. I would consider them an anthology of Twilight Zone-esque films. And this one is not my favorite. This would probably rank towards the bottom. I will tell you my worst film by him that I just can't stand is The Happening. I would put The Last Airbender right above that and The Village above that. And then every other film he's ever done is a 4 or 5 star film. So I would slot Old right above The Village. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I gave it 3.5 stars. That is the best rating I can give this film. I will add it to my collection. It is something I would definitely watch again, but it's not an amazing movie, or it's definitely something we haven't seen. It is a unique story. I will tell you that. And that has to do with the ending. It's going to be an interesting ride. Go in, enjoy it, enjoy the performances, take on the anxiety that these people all take on when they're on that beach. They all seem to be there at random, and you find out as the movie goes on that they all share something in common. And even with that shared history, you're not going to be able to figure out what's going on. So know that this is not the typical aha moment that is going to tie everything together. It's something entirely different. And some people may like it, some people may not. I enjoyed the film, but I didn't walk out super excited. But it is a worthy movie to go see. So if you want to go see Old, go enjoy it. Enjoy what happens. Enjoy the story, the acting, and you can make your own decision. But I'm not going to spoil the movie for you here. If you want to talk spoilers, you guys want to have a discussion about this movie, let's talk about that in the ending explained video that I will be doing shortly. All right, if you guys like the video, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You will be notified as I have new reviews go up. We'll see you guys on the next one.